What's up guys, Syiler here, and during my weekly VOA run for the Grand Black Warmouth, I decided to make things a little bit more interesting for myself. I realised that I don't have the Earth, Wind and Fire achievement, which is where you need to kill Archivon, Emelon and Coralon all within a minute of each other. And, you know, this was extremely hard during progression because it was hard to get all three bosses together and, kill them. You had to come up with different strategies. You'd either split your raid into three or into sort of, different groups, or you'd have your tanks pull them and you fight them all at once. There was different methods for different guilds, but it was a kind of hard achievement to do, so I never did it at the time, but I realised I don't have it. So while doing my weekly run, I decided, you know what, I'm going to try and solo it. So to solo it, first of all, clear out all the trash. So clear out any trash between Archivon, Emelon and Coralon. And start off by pulling Archivon, and you want to kite him down the corridor and keep DPSing him while you're moving. He has two abilities that you need to worry about. One, he'll grab you and, you'll be pinced, you won't be able to do anything. And the other one, he'll throw these, like, rock shards at you. Both not really threatening. The grab is kind of threatening later on when you've got a lot of damage happening to you and you're not able to do anything about it, basically. And we're going to take him all the way to Emelon's room. And what I'm going to be doing from here is DPSing down Emelon. I got Archivon to around sort of 20% before I pulled Emelon, and we're going to be moving both of these over to Coralon's room. Now, you have to kill them within 60 seconds of each other, and I did this on a 485 item level character, so anyone around that should be fine. I mean, my paladin isn't very well geared, it's in blues and one piece tier, so not really a huge advantage there, so people with LFR gear and things like that should be able to do this. Now, if you are a tanking class, I would recommend taking a slightly different approach to this, because you're going to be able to take more damage and sustain better. I'd recommend you do pull them the same, but I'd fight them all at the same time. The way I'm going to do it here as a DPS is I'm going to DPS both Emelon and Archivon down to around 10%. Then I'm going to kill them both, keeping all my cooldowns for DPS. And then I'm going to pop everything on Coralon and burst Coralon down within the 60 seconds that I have. Now, the reason we pull Coralon last is because it does a stacking debuff, which will eventually kill you. It does a hell of a lot of damage. It seems to hit the hardest. Now, there's a couple of things to watch for from Emelon. Is his shockwave. He'll do a cast like a channel and it'll explode, doing quite a bit of damage. And also, one of his ads will get supercharged and that'll explode as well. So you've got quite a few things that'll kind of hit you kind of hard. So any talent you can take for passive healing or heals over time or anything like that that'll help you sustain better, I definitely recommend picking that up while doing that. So while I'm DPSing these down to the right percentage, if you don't know where VOA is, it's within Winter's Grasp in Northrend, and your faction needs to be controlling Winter's Grasp for you to be able to enter VOA, but it's in the north end of Winter's Grasp. There'll be like a giant building, there'll be a little portal that you'll be able to click on, which will take you inside the building, and then you'll see the raid entrance right at the back. So run straight in there. You can. I'm doing this on 10 man. I'd imagine you'll be able to solo this on 25 man unless you're like a DK or something overpowered for soloing. So now that I've got them both low, I've just killed off Archivon and I'm about to kill Emelon, and they're both dead now. So I'm going to run into Coralon's room and burst him down. Now, as I said, if you're a tank, what I'd recommend doing is taking them both down to about 20%, then coming in and kind of tanking them all at the same time with Coralon being your main focus. The main reason for that is I don't think you'll be able to put out enough DPS as a tank to hit the 1 minute that you have to kill Coralon. I mean, it took me about 40 seconds as DPS to kill him. So, as a tank, I don't imagine you'll have enough time to kill him on your own. So I think tanking them all at the same time, you should be able to sustain through the damage, and you'll be able to sort of slowly nudge them down. And there you go. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Unfortunately I didn't get the mount again, but if you're missing the Earth, Wind and Fire achievement, it is very soloable. Especially, as I said, I'm not very well geared. So good luck, have fun, and it adds a bit more of a challenge to your weekly VOA run. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya!